Advaitapandam Bhaktivinoda Samanitam Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Nande Nityananda Sauritam Shri Nandanandana Vande Shri Radhika Charanadvayam Kavichana Samayukta Vrindavana Manoharam Shri Gauranga Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Gadadhar Sri Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jai Jai Sri Radhe. This is Harik Mas class, July 25th, Raghunatha Vilapa Kusumanjali, discussing verse 86, Harik Mas. And the subject matter of this verse is Man Bhanga Leela. Bhanga means breaking Radharani's contrary, love-sulking mood. Man Bhanga. So we heard how the manjari is, because Lita's order Radharani to be in Man, to show Man unfavorable, contrary, love-sulking mood towards Krishna when he comes to meet her, because he doesn't come until sunrise. Radharani waits all night alone in the kunja without Krishna. So that's not nice. So she was very unhappy and very angry, and obviously some jealousy was there, because Man also means anger, feel insulted, feel upstaged, feel cheated, and it's all true. You still worship this guy, Krishna? You still chant this Hare Krishna mantra? Still chant this Gopal mantra, Miss Kangaji? Are you crazy? Seems like it. So, because Lita is controlling Man, she says yes, Man happens. She says no, Man stops. So Tulsi Manjari feels empathetic, sympathetic towards Krishna, wants to help him meet Radharani. Because Manjaris like to see Radha and Krishna together. So the Manjari falls at the feet of Lita Sakhi and says, "Oh Lita, please order Radharani to break her Man Bhanga." So that's what we discussed. Yesterday we discussed, according to purport, Raghunatha Das, how Man is aroused. The reason Radharani shows feelings of Man to increase Krishna's attachment to her and to increase the taste of love and happiness. Ultimately everything is for Krishna's increase of pleasure, because the savor of love is always greater after the pain of separation. So when Radharani is in Man, this is one of the four types of love and separation. It's called Vipralamba Bhav. The Bhav, the feeling of being separated from the lover. Separated because heart's feeling pinched, non-accepting heart in Man, feeling jealous and feeling angry. So when that mood of separation is broken, Radha and Krishna meet and enjoy together again. The pleasure of meeting after separation is many times greater than just meeting in a regular situation. So Man is a type of separation which increases the flavor and intensity of love, because Krishna has become very repetitive and very sorrowful, and then he starts to appreciate this supremacy of Radharani and the beauty of Radharani. Although for 7-8 hours he forgot all about Radharani, he fasted the whole night with Stavavali, but somehow now he comes and shows up Radharani's kunja, Dwara Kunj, and finds a wall of resistance. Lita Sakhi and all Asa Sakhis are standing there like a front guard of an army. Go away from here, get lost. So Krishna goes outside the kunj, and there's a Manjari there pulling on a fan, cooling Radharani off. She's inside with her Sakhis, talking about what to do with Krishna. And Manjari's outside fanning. So Krishna said, psst, psst, psst. Tulsi, come here. Help me. Why should I? Oh, please, God. So, okay. So then he tries to, Tulsi Manjari tries to get the favor of Lita Sakhi, so she orders Man Banga, Radharani to break her man. The next point that Nadas makes in his commentary is the Lita Sakhi's role in orchestrating Radharani's man. Late number 2. Late number 1 just came late, you came late parampara. Anyway, you're here. Jai Radhe. So we're discussing the part that she plays in this Man Lila, Man praying. What is Lita Sakhi's role in Radharani's Man? Lita is the general. That sounds funny. General. Sakhi is an army. Who's the enemy? Maybe some black guy, you know. He's got dangerous weapons. He got a flute. He has shifty eyes. So Alita's the general of all Radharani's Sakhis. Alita's mood, her swabhav is Bhava Prakar. Means harsh, Prakar, and unsubmissive. She directs Radharani's man at Krishna, just to increase Krishna's loving eagerness. Swami Radharani is controlled by the Litaji's love. Radharani herself may not always be angry with Krishna, but still she cannot meet Krishna if Lita does not allow it. Lita is like her mother or something. Heavy controller. So there's a word in the verse, Ashaya, which means intolerable. So this word in the verse, intolerable, refers to Krishna and also Swamini and her maidservants. So it means what? It means Radharani can't tolerate being separated from Krishna. Krishna can't tolerate being separated from Radharani. And the Manjaris can't tolerate seeing Radha and Krishna separated from each other. Everybody's feeling intolerant. Because of who? Because of whom? Lalita! She's the cause of all this intolerance. Radharani's got some anger towards Lalita also. Hey Krishna. Manjaris no. We're okay. So that's that point. Because the mind controller, the anger control. Another point here is what is Radharani's action when Radharani is experiencing man? What does she do to show her contrary, unsubmissive, opposing mood towards Krishna? But Radharani is feeling this mood of man towards Krishna. She doesn't want to hear any words out of the syllable ka or kri. She blocks her ears with both hands. She considers this akshar ka to be like a thunderbolt striking her. So when she hears somebody named Gandharva Mandri or Kalavati, or then she calls out the sage, Jaimini, Jaimini. Because he's a sage that has the power to counteract Indra's thunderbolts. When Indra throws his thunderbolts, Jaimini Rishi can break them in half. He's got powerful Shakti, some kind of Shakti, anti-thunderbolts. So Radharani, somebody says Ka, which reminds her of Krishna, and when she's in Man, this is like a thunderbolt. This syllable hits her like a thunderbolt. So she chants the name of this Rishi, invoking his presence, Nam Rukuna Lila, invoking the presence of Jaimini Rishi. He has to manifest her and break these thunderbolts of Krishna's syllable Ka. That's the idea. This is really good. And she throws away her blue sari, her sapphire bangles, and her sapphire necklace. And taking a blade of grass, she removes the kasturi musk pictures from her hands and her breast. Her blue musk tilak and a musk dot on her chin. And her eyeliner, she replaces them with sandalwood paste. Sandalwood paste here, sandalwood paste on on her breast and on her hand. When Mahanidhi Radharani sees a rain cloud, what does she do? Puts up opens the umbrella, so he just sees a silver lining of the umbrella. Black on one side, silver on the other side. She will not speak to her girlfriend named Shama anymore. Shama is a Surit Sakhi. She's a friend of the Sakhi. Because she has the same name as that guy. When she sees a tawal tree, she wants to grind it to powder. And she leaves all peacock feathers lying on the ground, covered with dirt. She doesn't want to see them. Her eyes fill with tears if she sees a black bee buzzing around a flower. Because a black bee, it means a bumblebee, not a honeybee. There's a big black brahmar, these big blackish blue brahmar, real shiny. Because it reminds her of the complexion of Krishna. But when some gopi holds a mirror in front of Radharani as she's brushing her hair, she says, take that mirror away. Because she doesn't want to see her black hair. To see the black hair, that guy. So this is how Radharani's actions during Man. She has a pet black deer also called Krishna's Sar. Which she tells Lee to tie up Sar in the jungle. I don't want to see him. So he's usually hangs out in Varsana. Or follows Radharani to the forest and comes in the kunja when she wakes up in the morning. But now he's tied up in a tree. Can't go anywhere. Krishna Sar is his name, black deer. So what are the Manjari's special sevas when Radharani is in Man? This is more important for us to understand. When Sham is unable to woo Swamini to get her attention, despite his heartfelt prayers, Krishna asked Tulsi, who is like Radharani's shadow, to come outside the Kunj. Krishna knows that Tulsi is very dear to Radharani. And Swami Radharani cannot refuse the request of Tulsi. So Krishna asked Tulsi, "Oh, Manjari, please let your Radharani become happy with me once again. I swear I didn't do anything wrong today. So why is Radharani angry with me?" Come on. Oh, what will become of me? It's so intolerable. I've even forgotten Yamaraj. How fortunate Radhika's maidservants are, even Krishna, who is sought for by the Vedas, and they pray to Krishna with folded hands. The Tulsi can't tolerate seeing Krishna's pitiful condition. So Tulsi consoles Krishna, says, "Wait here a minute, I'll go see what I can do." When Tulsi enters into the Kunj, she sees her Radharani has become Kalahantarita. Kalahantarita Bhav, it's Nayaka Bhav of a heroine. A girl who regrets having a love quarrel with her lover. And actually Radharani is eager to meet her Prananath once again. So Tulsi says, "Hey Shamaju, your lover is so pitifully praying to me for the treasure of your affection. Why are you still angry with him?" Radharani says, "Lita told me to do it." Although Radharani wants to make up with Krishna again. So when Radharani hears about Krishna's aggrieved state, she's very merciful, so she slackens her mind. Tulsi understands, however, that without Lita's permission, Yuga Kishore will not be able to meet. So then Tulsi runs out of the Kunj. We read this yesterday. She runs to Lita Sakhi and eventually gets Lita to agree and orders Radharani to give up her mind. So what was a sad story ended with a happy ending. Radharani gave up her mind and met Krishna again, and the intimate Lilas started rolling on again. So that's good. 86 started on a sad note, but ended on a happy note. It's like life itself. All that commentary was by Raghunatha Das Goswami. This is text 87. This is Das Goswami's description, a poetic description of Radharani's coronation as Vrindavaneshwari, Queen of Vrindavan, which is mentioned in Padma Puran and many Puranas is described, and most elaborated on in a book by Jiva Goswami called Madhav Mahotsav. Radharani is bathed, 9 different abhisheks are performed by all kinds of celestial deities like Arundhati, Parvati, Shachi Devi, who's the wife of Indra, and Parvati, and all kinds of celestials, and Purnamasi. Everybody came to bathe Radharani. In a village called Umrao, we went there one time on a yatra. There's some little curvy tree I sat in a Harikata. There's a murti in a glass box where I'm sitting on the throne. It's called Umrao. It's near Chatta. So this is text 87 of Vilapa Kusumanjali. Pritya Mangala Gita Nitya Vilasat Vinali Avadyotsavaj Shudanam Payasam Gater Bahuvidai Samvasitanam Brisham Vrindaranya Mahadipatya Vidayeya Puramasya Swayam Dire Sabihita Sakim Tava Mahasheka Maya Drakshite. Translation. Says, oh Dire. Dire means a grave, calm, self-contented person. This is Tulsi Manjari praying, or this is Raghunatha Das and his Sadhguru. When will I see, well, he's praying for vision in his Manjari's group. When will Radharani, dear Radharani, when will I see your great ceremonial bath? As you are crowned the Queen of Vrindavan by Purnamasi's personal arrangement. At that time, there is a great festival of love with dancing, singing, and playing venas and other instruments. By your being bathed with so many jugs of fragrant water. So this is Radharani's Rajani Abhishek to install the queen. It's a ritual, it's a Vedic ritual done to install a king or queen. They're bathed, publicly bathed by Brahmins and different people. Here's it's all ladies bathing Radharani. So this bathing Radharani is totally public ceremony. Everyone is coming to observe this festival. All the Devis from heavenly planets, King Nanda, King Vrishabhanu, Yashoda Kirtana, all the Gopas and Gopis. Question can be asked, why isn't Krishna being crowned the king of Radharani? So that's why Das Goswami calls Radharani Dire, because she's grave. King should be grave and peaceful in heart. They have to make a lot of decisions. They should be very grave, very serious. But Krishna's whimsical. He's not qualified to be a king. So therefore, we're bathing Radharani, not Krishna. So in Padma Puran, Patokanda, it says that Krishna was pleased with the matchless sweetness of Radharani, so he made her queen of Vrindavan. Or elsewhere, Lakshmi is a reigning goddess, but Krishna made Radharani the queen of Vrindavan. The coronation of Radharani is also described in Matsya Puran, and many Puranas is described. Padma Puran, Skanda Puran, Matsya Puran. It's a very famous event. And in the Matsya Puran, it says Radha Vrindavani Vani, that the forest of Vrindavan is called Radhavan. Not called Krishnavan, it's Radhavan. Rupa Goswami also mentioned the coronation of Radharani in Dankila Kamudi as Radhastakam. And Raghunatha Das describes it in his play Mukta Trita and also in Brajvilastava and also here at verse 87. Rupa Goswami was not satisfied with all these short descriptions, so he ordered Jiva to write a big book about it called Madan Mahotsav. In this book it describes that Krishna ordered Vrindadevi to arrange for the coronation of Radharani. Vrindadevi became Akashvani And she that ordered Purusottama to make all the arrangements, announced the happy news to all, headed by Nanda Maharaj. So people ask the question, this festival of coronating Radharani as Queen of Vrindavan, it should be called Radha Mahotsav. But the Jiva Goswami's book is called Madan Mahotsav because Krishna met with Purusottama when she was arranging it. And so when Krishna met Purusottama said, "Are you going to come to Radha Mahotsav?" He said, "Listen, don't call it Radha Mahotsav. Call it Madan Mahotsav." Why? You're not getting it. It's not a festival for you. I know, but the festival will give me great happiness. I'll be there. I'll take part. I'll get great happiness. But don't call it Radha Mahotsav because Radha is very shy and she doesn't want any attention. Because that way, if you call it Madan Mahotsav, Krishna should know why the real reason is. Because he doesn't want to be Sakhi to get jealous of Radharani. Chandravi is not going to go to Radha Mahotsav. Well, your your rival girlfriend for one boy invites you to her birthday party. How many excuses are you going to find not to go to that birthday party? Oh, I'm sorry, I was on my way, I got a flat tire, sorry. I was sick. I got COVID. Whatever. So there's so many excuses. So Krishna, Purusottama is so excited to call Radha Mahotsav. Radha Mahotsav. Krishna says, don't call it Madan Mahotsav. That's why it's such a tricky book. It says, Madan Mahotsav, the story of Radharani's coronation of Queen. Why is it called Radha Mahotsav? Well, this is why. Because Krishna wanted to keep all his bases covered, Wanted to keep anti-party happy and Radharani happy. It's Vrindavan's my festival. You're not coming to my festival? Oh yeah, Chandra, yeah, I'm coming. And then Padma says, it's not Krishna's festival. So I said, I'm coming. And she's Dakshini Bhav, so she has to go. So Chandra, the whole team comes with her. The whole anti-party came there. Quite a tricky guy, this Krishna. Come to my Madan Mahotsav, please. I invite you, Chandravali Padma Shaivya. We're going to have a grand time, singing, dancing, music, and lots of good food. Some fruit samosas, all kinds of good stuff. So it says in Madan Mahotsav, oh, Queen of Yogis, Purusottama. The stream of luster of Radha's Abhishek will bring matchless treasure to Goloka, to Vrindavan, the whole world. When this festival is performed, love will be distributed throughout the world. That's for you. Then in front of everyone, Akashvani, the ethereal voice asked Radharani, please come to the bathing dais. Radharani was hesitant to act boldly in this. And Purusottama said, listen, even the shyest of maidens give up their shyness when they get married. So, when Radha and her girlfriends drank the honey-like message, they embraced each other. All the people of Brajmanda made ecstatic noises. That's and played all kinds of instruments. They made an Adivas ceremony one day before, and all kinds of auspicious dances. On the day of the Abhishek, all moving and non-moving creatures of Vrindavan, became enchanted by Radharani's beautiful form as she approached the Snanvedi. Yamuna and Yogamaya and Parvati and Indrani, who was Sachi, they all took human forms to attend the Abhishek. Gangama came near Yamuna, Maharani, Saraswati, and all the sacred waters appeared in jugs to shower Radharani with ghee and milk and yogurt. All the Sakhis chanted Jai Jai and sang and danced. After bathing, they dressed Radharani in a queen's outfit, royal outfit. Yogamaya touched Shavasundar's forehead, and put Radha's Rajatika emblem on it. Explained, Jai Vrindavaneshwari. Everywhere, everyone was shouting, Jai, Jai. The Devas showered flowers. The Sakhis blew conches. That is, she said. The conches came with the heavenly damsels. Parvati and Sachi won conches from heaven. They didn't have any here. And they made the ulu sound, ulu dwani, by uttering the sound while moving the tongue in the mouth. You know how to do that? Probably you're in the widow's ashram 10 hours a day. Bengalis are all gurus for that. Savitri, Brahma's wife, gave Radharani a lotus garland. Sachi Devi, Indra's wife, gave Radharani a Sona Singhasan, golden throne. Kubera's wife, Riddhi's wife's name is Riddhi. Riddhi means money. Kubera is the treasurer of the demigods. His wife's name is Money. Riddhi and Siddhi. Riddhi means money and perfection. Mystic Siddhi. So she gave, Riddhi gave gold ornaments. Rudra's wife, Gauri, gave a royal scepter, golden scepter. Vaya's wife is named Shiva. She gave a white chamar with. Agni's wife. Well, who's Agni's wife's name? Swaha. Swaha. The husband's only going to eat food cooked by the wife. So you're offering ghee and sweet rice to the fire. You don't call in the wife, Agni's not going to eat it. Swaha. Her name, and touches it, then Agni eats it. Sweet rice, put sweet rice in the fire, and ghee. There was a big yagi at Delhi Temple one time. All the fancy pujaris from Mayapur, Gurukul came there. With all this swaha stuff. They told me I should have to sit there at the fire and pour sweet rice. I said, why sweet rice? What about ghee? And Bhaktivinoda Purna was pouring ghee, and some other guys were chanting mantras as students. He was on one side pouring ghee, I was on the other side pouring sweet rice. I felt like just running away with the sweet rice. Burning up sweet rice doesn't make sense. That is for Vishnu, Yagavai Vishnu. So I was pouring sweet rice. I like to eat it all. You like the sweet rice. David is like sweet rice. So this is going on. And all these devis are offering stuff. So Agni's wife Swa offered a fine sari. To Marna, the wife of Yamaraj, she offered a jeweled mirror. And then David just played Dundami drums. Boom, 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 boom. After offering proper respect to different superiors, Radharani left the royal dais. Now after Radharani was crowned Queen of Vrindavan, then a new Rasik Leela was played. The Sakhis had to divide up positions of servants and friends in the new kingdom of Queen Radharani. Shamasunder was very eagerly desiring to get a post in Radharani's new government. He wanted to do service to the Queen of Vrindavan. So he submitted his application to the Prime Minister. Who's the Prime Minister? Okay, who else? Lita Sakhi. So in great ecstasy, Lita told Krishna, "Listen to my words, O Vanamali. What seva do you want to take? The Sakhis have already taken all the services. I don't find any service I can write your name on." Hearing this, Krishna said, "I have an very important seva. I will become the kingdom's policeman and will wander all around announcing the Queen's victory." So at Prime Minister's order, Lita Sham wrote a letter of application to the Queen to become the chief policeman. So here's Krishna's letter of application. Dear Queen Vrindavaneshwari, Jai Jai, all glories to you, all glories to you. Your toenails are more beautiful than hundreds of Lakshmis. Glory to the lotus feet of the great ocean of your glories. Glory to the crown jewel of clever girls. Chatari Shiromani, Chatari Shiromani, Vishwavimohini, who enchants the world, who is served by a host of kings. Glory to the Empress of Vrindavan, Brindatali Raj Rajeshwari. Raj Rajeshwari, she's a big Rajeshwari. The abode of great power. Glory to she who defeats millions of cupids, who is the very life of her friends. Koti Madan and Madan Parabhava Karani. Jiva Janagana Jivateshu. Oh, Rajeshwari, Vrindavaneshwari, Lokeshwari, Kriyeshwari, Swadeshwari, Kriyeshwari, Brahmana Shasneshwari. Sri Radhe came over today. I'm standing before you with full hands. Please accept me at your side as your eternal servant. Please give me the job of the royal policeman. Please heed my humble words and don't kick me away. Every day and night I will go from kunja to kunja and announce your glories. If any thief or chore enters your town, I will make sure he will not steal anything. I always continue my service, maintaining your authority and always sing your name. Jai Jai Radha Vrindavan Vrindavan Adisha Ki Jai. That's a good line, huh? That's a bhajan quoted. So by the mercy of Queen Vrindavaneshwari and the help of the Sakhis, Krishna got a job as chief police chief. He dressed and ornamented himself as a police chief. The enchanting policeman went to all the moving and non-moving creatures of Vrindavan. He went to animals and birds, and he talked to them. Listen, animals, birds, cuckoos, bees, trees, vines, sky, moving, non-moving, and wind of Vrindavan. From today on, Mahanidhi, Sri Radharani is the Vrindavaneshwari, Queen of Vrindavan. Hearing the sweet announcement from the police chief and seeing his ecstatic condition, all the creatures of Vrindavan, whose hearts are naturally given to Radharani, filled the sky with their ecstatic singing and chanting and warbling. After this, that prankish police chief hides his flute in Lita's veil, and he goes to the queen to complain that his flute was stolen. Now he's a police chief who promised to catch any thief before he can steal anything in Vrindavan. He's the first one that got ripped off. He's the first one that got, the police chief is the first guy that got robbed. It was all set up by the police chief. So you're trying to frame Lita Saki. Or you wear rubber gloves and you shoot somebody with a gun, and you go to your friend's house and put the gun on his bed and call the cops. And they trace out the bullet to this gun that's in your friend's house. They arrest your friend. So Krishna stole his own flute and hid it in Lita Saki's clothing. And then he goes to complain to the queen. Somebody stole my flute. The guy's such a cheater. So Vishaka was staying next to Radharani, of course. He says, very good. That destroyer of housewife's chastity, that nonsense flute, has gone away. Good riddance. Now housewives can sleep in peace. But dear Queen Radha says, no, Vishaka, this is not proper. The king, my kingdom will perish if it gets reputation that thieving is going on here. Prime Minister Lita chastises the police chief and demands his resignation. And she says at the time, how can this police chief protect other people's property? He can't even keep his own things together. It would be good for the kingdom if he resigns from the post of police chief. Then the police chief, Krishna, submits to Maharani's feet. So the police chief says to Radharani, I think one of your royal executives has stolen my flute. I'm just a low-ranking police chief. What can I do against that? Here it is, the PM, Prime Minister, Lita Saki, angrily ordered, okay, everyone open their veils and show the police chief you don't have the flute. This falsely suspicious police chief deserves a severe punishment for uttering false accusation if the flute is not found in anyone. Everyone follows the Prime Minister's order. But when finally the Lita opens her own veil, lo and behold, the flute falls out. Everyone is stunned. Then the police chief says, oh Queen, such a chief minister you have. She should resign, otherwise your kingdom will suffer tremendously. Who can describe how angry Lita gets at that time? She says, you nonsense police chief. You yourself hid the flute in my clothes. Then you went to Queen Radha to complain. I swear on the Queen's feet, this is your doing. Do I dare Do you dare deny it by taking an oath, by touching the Queen's lotus feet? Krishna was happy about that. I'll touch her feet anytime. The police, however, just putting on a show, he's a great actor, you know. The police chief's hands shiver ecstasy when they touch Radharani's feet. His eyes fill with tears and his body gets studded with bumps, thrill bumps. Although Krishna is the very form of transcendental bliss, he is enchanted by Radharani's Mahabhav. His voice chokes out of ecstatic inertia. And Lita says, "Look, Maharani, the Dharma personified is touching her feet. Why would any lies come from his mouth?" Seeing her lover trembling and shaking, Radharani laughs and holds him, making him her friend. With a faltering voice she says, "Oh, Nilamani, now listen, I'll tell you what's on my mind." Radharani says, "Listen, Nilamani, Blue Jewel. You fulfilled your desire by making me queen. Oh, Murari, now my desire will be filled. Give up this policeman's dress, wear your own dress, and sit on the throne, and I will become your maidservant." Then Vrindavan makes a royal dress for Krishna, and Krishna ascends the jewel Singhasan and sits on Kishori Mani's left side. Krishna sits on Radharani's left side. Whoever sits on the right side is superior position. Radharani is on the left, Krishna on the right. Now Krishna takes his seat on the left-hand side of Radharani, which means he's indicating, although Krishna is dressed as the king, he's admitting subservience to Vrindavaneshwari. Because Vrindavaneshwari is the queen of Vrindavan, also the queen of his heart, little Mahabhav. So because she's the queen of Vrindavan, she's on the right side. Because she's the queen of his heart, she's on the right side of his heart. And an honorable, superior position on the right side. A very sweet twist. Second all chant, Jai Jai, Megusa, oh. While the kingaris are fanning around Krishna. Oh my goodness, there are two forms for matchless abodes of Radha. So all the Sakhis and Manjaris surround them, all the peacocks start dancing, and parrots and minor birds and bumblebees start singing, flying from flower to flower. And Radha and Krishna look so sweet, all the Sakhis and Manjaris surround them and chant, Jai Radhe Shyam, Jai Radhe Shyam. And they shower flowers and say, Radha, 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 Raman, Dasami. That's nice. The coronation of Radharani is Queen of Vrindavan. And Krishna coronated her as Queen of his heart. I don't remember that part. The Krishna sat on the left of Radharani. That's really good. There's no particular philosophical point about Bhajan in this 4-page report. 5-page report. It's just Rasa Swan. Now we'll go to text 88. This is Radharani's Varshana Yatra. It happens this month, and of course now it's Adhik Maas. After August 16th, there will be again Shravan Maina. I don't know what Shukla Paksha, but on Shravan Maina, Shukla Dvitiya or Tritiya, Radharani leaves Yavat and comes to Varsana year. Because in Shravan Shukla Paksha, from Tritiya till Purnima is called Julan Yatra. That's when Julan Yatra is officially held in Brajmandal for 12 days. From Shravan Shukla, bright moon, Tritiya, second day of Shravan Mas, till Purnima, 12 days, or third. So this verse 88 describes Radharani's yatra there. Bracha Goyutam Atra Manju Vadani Sneha Dadvalayam Shidam Kripana Pradyosya Jatilam Rakshakya Rakashane Nitaya Sukha Shoka Rojna Barais Te Sumdravantya Pram Vatsaryaj Janako Vidasyata Itakim Lalame Ita. Oh Manju Vadne, Manju means charming, beautiful faced one. On the full moon day of Shravan, in Raksha Purnima, Raksha Purnima, which I think in ISKCON they call Balaram Purnima. Full moon of Shravan month, August, Sri Ram comes to Yavat with 10,000 cows to satisfy your greedy mother-in-law Jatila. Bribe your pays her off before affectionately taking you to Varsana, where your mother and father, Kirtan and Vrishabhana, lovingly fondle you in front of me as your heart melts, as you melt with crying from happiness and sorrow. Happiness about leaving your mother-in-law and sorrow about feeling separation while she's there. So, the Leela is described here. Rakhi Purnima is the festival of brothers and sisters. They swear love and protection to each other by binding protective armlets around each other's wrists. Called Rakhi. Rakhi means protection. Called Raksha Bandha, protective binding. Because this is a transcendental pastime, this Leela can be meditated at any time. One day before Purnima, Sridhar mounts a horse and rides from Varsana to Yavat, accompanied by soldiers and palanquins, to satisfy Jatila, who doesn't want to let Radharani go. Sridhar asks her, "What do you want as a present?" As expected, Jatila wants cows, because cows represent wealth. With cows you get milk and ghee, and with milk and ghee you make cheese and yogurt, and you trade those things for gold in the market. People make money, like Banias make money, but they don't make ghee. They like to eat ghee, but they don't know how to make it. They don't keep cows. So for Banias and Marwaris, ghee, they'll pay gold coins for ghee. So the farmers sell their gold ghee for gold coins. That's how Maharaj got money. Sells golden ghee for gold coins. Because you have something I don't want, you have something I want, so I'll pay anything for what I want. funny is the Maharaj have a lot of money, but they don't have enough ghee to eat. They want more ghee, So I have to pay. So he goes there to bribe her with 10,000 cows. It works. So Radharani and her maidservants and girlfriends climb into palanquins. So Manjari's riding a palanquin from Yama to Barsana. That's pretty cool. Rupa Manjari, Tati Manjari, and palanquin. All caravan of palanquins and soldiers going down the road. So there's the Sikhs and Radharani and Manjaris all climbing the palanquin. Radharani is very happy to go to Barsana because there's less control over your mother's house. That's how it is. So it'll be easy for Radharani to go out and meet Krishna. So he feels very happy. Without knowing it, Sridham, her older brother, is helping Radharani and her sister Nagamanjari to meet Krishna and engage in their loving affairs. Everyone in Vrindavan, knowingly or unknowingly, is the point I often need. Oh, that's later. When they arrived with Mother Kirtidas, she was anxiously looking down the road for Radharani to come. She pitifully cries out, "Oh Creator, why have you created this woman's life that I must be separated from my daughter for so long?" Mother Kirtidas loves Radharani more than millions of cows could love their calf. She firmly embraces Radhika, who is followed by Tulsi like her shadow, and sprinkles Radharani with tears of motherly love. Radharani cries of happiness and sorrow. Happiness because she's coming home, and sorrow because she had to stay so long at her mother-in-law's house. She was 3 months trapped in the oven, 3 months with her mother-in-law. Only those people who are married can understand. We don't know what's like. We don't know what's like. She doesn't know. She's not saying, she's like. You can tell by her face she's not enjoying it. That's me. Who would? Who could? No, she's happy to be Barsana. The Kinkaris come along with Radharani wherever she goes, be it Yama or Barsana. And thus the Kinkaris are blessed with these different kinds of ras, taste. That's why the service of Radharani is called the most extraordinary goal of life. Srimati melts in the arms of her mother and sheds tears with a choked voice and says to her mother, "Oh Ma, just forget about me. Don't worry about me." Radha is called Manju Vadani, her beautiful charming face, because at this time her face looks so beautiful because it's studded with tears. Her mother Kirti also cries with a choked voice. While crying with a choked voice, her mother says, "Oh, Beta, can I ever forget you, my beautiful girl?" The very life of the cows, the cowherders, the cowherd men and women, and everyone in Vrindavan. You are the life of your mother. You're the very form. What would I say? So Mother Kirtila and Bishop Maharaj float in oceans of bliss and they take Radharani into the house. That's what it's like if you have a loving mother. You're home and she just goes crazy about it. Sri Krishnadas describes his Leela I'll read that tomorrow. It's 4 o'clock now. So we'll continue tomorrow on verse 88 of Vilapa Kusumanjali. Sri Krishnadas in his Kritika has this chapter called Naimitic Leelas. He describes some Leelas. So he describes this Rakhi Purnima Leela. Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam.